This isn't just about buses. It's about access to education, about safety, and the future of Burkina Faso as a whole. Now, Burkina Faso just upgraded student transportation. Let us look at this clip where the Prime Minister of Burkina Faso, Emmanuel Ouedraogo, hands over 350 buses to the Ministry of Transport, which is the second phase out of the total 530 buses that the government has promised to hand over to the Ministry of Transport. The first batch, 255, have already been handed over. Let us watch the clip together.
But, Comrade Minister of State, lastly, I proceeded to hand over the first batch of 255 buses. Today, officially, and on behalf of the Comrade President of Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, I am handing over the second batch of buses, 375 buses, in addition to the total batch of 530 buses that had been promised by the comrade. So make good use of them rigorously and professionally so that this historic batch of 530 buses strengthens the Traore fleet and radically contributes to improving the mobility of Burkina citizens as a whole throughout Burkina Faso, and more particularly the mobility of pupils and students, and especially the mobility of pupils and students of fatherland or
Daddy, motto, we live by. Life presents challenges. We remain content, very content.
We are happy
to have this opportunity.
and we promise to be truly grateful. With that, I will now hand over the keys to our comrade for their proper use. Thank you very much.
So please distribute them. Should it fail to reach the lovers, so what?
So as you can see, the buses are really modern buses, and I'm not sure if it's 100% electric buses, but it's modern. As you can see, the payment system, we can see they have been imported from China, and this is not a secret because they said for development, definitely China is their main partner. So now this was delivered on 27 January. The Prime Minister, Emmanuel Ouedraogo, hand over 375 new buses to SOTRACO, that is a French acronym for Ministry of Transport in Burkina Faso, that is marking the second phase of the government transport reinforcement program. This is a government initiative. So with a total of 530 new buses now added to the national fleet, students and commuters in major cities can enjoy safer, more reliable and efficient transportation. Funded through national resources and strategic partnership with Vista Bank Burkina Faso or Vista Bank Burkina, this initiative highlights Burkina Faso's commitment to education, social welfare, and sustainable development. Well, Burkina Faso is taking now practical steps to improve daily life for citizens and support the future of education with this program. That's what it means.
These buses must be maintained. The government has done its part. We ask each other to keep up the pace. Buses must not be a place where people stick chewing gum. They destroy it or spit it out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know who I'm talking about, right? But we ask our citizens to take care of these buses, to be good citizens, to be good patriots, because it is unprecedented that we receive this number of buses in Burkina Faso. For now, we believe that this batch of buses is sufficient for the use that has already been decided. And there are other projects, certainly structural projects. As I said, transport is a very important area in the development of our country, and there will inevitably be other structural projects.
Regarding the distribution, there is a mechanism that has been set up.
We have conducted studies on all the university towns to see the needs, and depending on the needs, the towns will be distributed. And currently, we had the old network, which was Wagaku, Bobo, and Duoga and Dugu. That's it. The new network that we want to set up is Kaya. The studies are finished. Kaya's launch depends on the buses. Fada, Tankadogo, Kupela, and then Panfora. Now, studies are being finalized for Gawa and then Manga. This is his story. And we are really looking at how to develop mechanisms for all employees because there are road constraints that need to be addressed. As has been raised, this is an integrated project where roads are still needed to allow buses to circulate in order to make the network credible. And currently, the authorities intend to support us in this.
So this is what I want to highlight. The last speaker, as you have heard him, he talked about that, he emphasized the road construction really to have that network between cities or small towns have to be also something that needs to be considered. But as you know, this is going hand in hand because there is this massive embarking on FASO-MABO. The FASO-MABO is building Burkina Faso and mainly focusing on the road infrastructure where everyone, literally everyone in Burkina Faso is taking part. Not only Burkinabes, but also people from the neighboring countries are taking part. So it's mostly funded by the government fund, but also people, voluntary from neighboring countries, individuals, business people in Burkina Faso also give more donation in terms of kind, finance, as well. Most of them in terms of, in cement, that's what they bring. And they are doing well. Yesterday, we have shown you here on our platform where Emmanuel Ouedraogo, the prime minister, also taking part. It's a huge mobilization of Burkinabes to on this movement. It has actually become a movement. FASO-MABO, just launched by President Captain Ibrahim Traoré. So those are the things also that are going hand in hand. So the buses are, they have all kinds of things. What we see also are available, in what are considered developed countries. For people with wheelchair, people, babies with strollers, and also we have seen the air conditioning system. This is really, I think it has the payment system. Everything is modern, and also he put, I want to share that message with the last speaker for Burkinabes to take care of their their properties, their own things, because no one will come to do that, and to be patriots and to look after their things. He said, we don't want the citizens to destroy them with strings, gums, this and that. And I hope they know particularly how their leader fought for this, and look after their things. It's not easy. I just share that message with that last speaker, and put my call out here for Burkinabes. First of all, congratulations for you to have such a leader, and also please look after your buses, any properties that you get, because this is for generations. Thank you very much for tuning in. Last but not least, let us know in the comment section, do you think investing in student transport also is key to Africa's development? Because this is not a problem of only Burkina Faso. It's what we see in all African countries. Transport for the workers, transport for students, it's very problematic. So do you think is this something that what governments need to do? Share your thoughts below. Thanks again. And that was it for now. I would like to remind you, please subscribe to the channel, share the video, give it a like if you find it informative enough. That was it. Bye-bye.